recording. Okay,
Mm.
perfect. So tell me, Francesca, what do you want to know?
Okay, first thing, I want to understand in which way you are managing the open platform, referring to the team structure and so on. If you are changing something from this point of view.
No, not necessarily. We are changing stuff, but not that much right now. We're changing the way that, let's say, we are contacting the customers and the way that we are processing them. So we are building the automatic email system. We're building the online EP hub right now.
What is this EP hub?
So it's gonna have three parts. So basically, when EP applies, he's gonna get an email saying, "Hey, this you can use this hub if you need any help." And it's gonna have three parts. So the first part is gonna be, I want to go on exchange. The second part is I am on exchange, and the third part is I came back. So basically, it's gonna have all the parts of the customer flow. And yeah, then it's going to have, like, for example, I want to go on exchange, how to use expa instructions, preparation for the realization, the best opportunities that we have right now, and so on and so on. So it's going to be an online place for like value delivery, for helping with processes and so on, in all the customer stages. And that's something that's under development right now. So the platform is already live, basically, but without content. So we're filling it with contents. So we have the website and everything, and right now we're working on the copyright and with the materials creation and so on and so on.
Okay. Cool.
So that's gonna change, and then we're gonna work more on opportunity marketing with entity partners. So to create together opportunities, promote specific opportunities, and that's gonna be like the new role of IR. And in general, marketing stuff like synergy with marketing, conversion rates, and so on and so on. That's something that will change. But in terms of operation right now, not a lot of things will change that dramatically.
Okay, so marketing is responsible for contacting EPs, and oGIP is responsible for the app management as always. Nothing changed from
right now. The first contact is on actually on OGX, not on marketing.
Okay.
So the first contact.
Okay, cool. So it just changed.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool. The thing I want to know if it's possible to have the conversion rate for this year, because I need it, but I lost it.
Conversion rates, I can look for it. I don't have it right now. Like right now, the conversion is shit. Since we switched to the open platform without Podio, so right now the data makes no sense. Like the conversion is less than 1%, something like.
In effect, I had a question. In which way you are calculating all the conversions? So understanding.
Right now, straight from expa, so you can see how many people applied, how many applications they sent, and everything on expa. So if you just play with filters, you can figure out all of the data, but the data does not make any sense, because especially after connection with the LinkedIn, there is so much applications that are not contacted at all, and there's so much applications that are off target that the conversion rate is now complete shit, and not relevant information at all. So like what we did also is we sent a survey to the LCVPs trying to figure out how many EPs did they contact, how many of those EPs were actually from LinkedIn and so on, but the VPs didn't fill it, or they cannot figure it out because they have a bunch of applications and then they don't know what to do. So basically, right now the conversion data, I can give you the ones that we were using previously for marketing, for planning, for CN1, but we do not have a specific number calculator.
Can you send me the last one, because I lost it, all the conversion, even the past one?
I can. I will dig it out. I will send you, but in general, I don't think you need it that much, because it will be different, of course.
Yeah.
I will
Yeah.
find it. I will find it. I will send you. If I don't send you tomorrow, please just remind me.
Yeah, yeah. About LinkedIn, the promo is working.
The promo is working. The problem, the issue is that people on LinkedIn do not know about ISEC, so we have a bunch of applications who are off target. It's like we have a bunch of applications that are over 30 or looking for a permanent job. So there are like several bottlenecks there. First bottleneck is that people see opportunities on LinkedIn located in the countries where their LC is. So if I'm searching from Milano, I'm going to see all the opportunities in Milano.
Yeah.
Which is not good, and then the people don't know about ISEC. So they're working right now to fix this bug, and like we had a huge spike in traffic. Huge spike in traffic, but the issue is that like it's super off target, and then it's actually preventing people from working normally because they're overwhelmed with people that they need to contact. So it makes no sense.
Yeah. About the synergy that you are establishing with the marketing, a part of the open platform and so on. What's about the promotion of the opportunities of the country partner? Did you establish something, national campaign and so on?
The things you're seeing right now. So we're gonna, of course, from the national office, we're sending suggestions what to promote. We have the national timeline of when are we gonna do what. So yeah, that's it for now. We're gonna have the summer peak, of course, especially focused. Right now, for example, one of the plans was to promote Turkey a lot, but that changed yesterday. Like we're still gonna promote it, we're not gonna cancel it, but we need to make sure that the efforts we're putting are gonna bring a lot of results. So we're gonna put some more. We're gonna put some more entity partners for the period, because we were planning to do like in the next 2 or 3 weeks promotion for Turkey, for Teach Turkey, but I guess that we'll have a lot of problems converting people now for Turkey. So we're gonna see how that goes, because yeah, bombs and shit, people dying everywhere. It's a disaster.
Yeah. And what's about the synergy with GCDP, for example, global entrepreneurs, Brazil, Colombia for the summer peak is normally
right now also we figured out a way to make the double experience legal. So right now we are just finishing some stuff for the documents. For the contract and stuff. So probably for the summer peak we'll have the double experience as an offer as well. But right now the in terms of global entrepreneurs, we are focusing actually on those big national projects like eventually Brazil. Mexico is going to have a big project as well, that will maybe even be better for us because there is no restrictions on who can we match and who cannot. And the timeline is a bit better, so we'll see. But we'll try to push at least one big GE project with LATAM countries for the summer for GE, because it has a lot of potential. And if we can do a big G and big shape, we can grow a lot in the summer.
Yeah. Yeah. Another question is, did you establish the MC level synergy with the GIA for visa, something like this?
It was planned at the beginning as an original part of the MCVP project, but as MC project. But what we realized after some time is that actually it's not a thing that will help us grow a lot, and it's not the main thing that we have that is stopping us from doing exchange. So we decided not to focus on it because it requires a lot of work from GIA side, and we decided that GIA will work more on
IGCDP or
the IGCDP, and also maybe on GCDP for some things, but mostly on IGCDP. Because the support there from the institutions here in Italy can be much better, so is much more impactful. So if you have the ministries supporting things and so on, it's much better.
Yeah, and did you ever thought about some partnership with institutions such as schools, private schools for masters?
There are some national partnerships for that right now.
Really?
Yeah, we have with like two masters, but they are basically not something that is enabling huge growth right now because they have either a specific requirement for they want basically us to be a talent placement program for their students, and that is cool. But then we had one of them was like engineering and like oil and construction, which is like a completely what the fuck sub product. So we didn't like that's not something big that we work on. Like what we do work on with the companies is actually with TCS in Italy and with the PNG alumni
Yeah,
organization. So PNG alumni is going to sponsor 10 realizations, I think, right now, and actually stipends. So they're going to give us like 500
scholarship.
euros. Yeah,
Yeah.
scholarships of 500 euros. So that's going to be cool because like we're gonna get the money, and then EP is gonna get the money for the ticket as well, of like 200 something euros to cover part of the cost. So that's gonna be super cool. And then also with TCS in Italy, we're gonna have a placement for students in India, and then they can come back in Italy and get a job in TCS. So that's something that they want to do as a long-term cooperation. In terms of masters, yes, we do that, but it's not something that is like a key thing that we are focusing on right now. We're going to start off with these companies, and then if masters again are joining, it can be cool. But also, it requires a lot of attention from the national level, and it's also something where you co-deliver with BD. So what we are like long term, we're looking to get at least one NST to work on this. For delivery of oGIP from the national level because we cannot sell iGIP, so it can be a good source of revenue from the MC. And help the sustainability a lot, and also grow the program and help the visibility of the program. But in general, we are not. That's not something that is like a big focus of mine right now. I guess for the next MC it probably will be. And Christina is right now working with PNG alumni to understand how will we deliver it with the LCs together as well. And then also if we're gonna get an NST, because long term I also think they want to renew the partnership probably in the future. So it could be really cool. And then yes, what we want more is to see on the local level engagement between the university and the LC, so that we actually have like
Yeah, in
support
fact,
from the university.
I was thinking to this, to have the reconnaissance of the credits. I don't know what is the correct English word. There is something like it's called Rettori Conferenza Conference in Italy, where you can find all the rettori, so the
Yes,
presidents.
Martina is already doing something with them.
Ah, really?
I think so. You need to check with her, but if I remember correctly, like she will present, or she already presented ISEC to them or something like that on a conference somewhere. But you need to double check that with her.
Yeah, cool. Because I think that in this way we could help DLCs with credits and so on.
Yeah, it can help, but I think like you need to double check that with her. She talked to me about it. It's kind of impossible to have all DLCs for credits, but they can give you a recommendation, I guess, or something like that. And then it happened because, like, for example, I guess that Bocconi will never ever do that because they have their own talent placement service and exchange program and so on. So like it depends from university to university, and like from our side, yeah, it's super cool to have it. But what we want is that on the local level, LCs are approaching universities and creating these kind of partnerships, because it's like, unfortunately, right now, from the national level, there's like super limited things that you can do. Like, but what you can do is actually educate people and help them approach the universities, teach them how to sell, and then things could happen. But in general, it really needs a support on the local level more than on a national level, or at least that's how we see it right now.
Okay, cool.
Because you know the bureaucracy here, it's great.
Yeah. It's a sheet. Okay, another question I want to know. You talked about IT in the past. You will launch the sub-product during CN1, CN2, for example, or you will wait something, I don't know. What is the plan for IT right now?
For IT, the official idea was to launch it, the official plan was to launch it on the 15th on the 15th of February.
Okay.
And to work with the Alcatel-Lucent, because Alcatel-Lucent has a STEM project with AI. So for science, technology, engineering, and so on and so on. But Alcatel-Lucent was acquired by Nokia, and then they had a bunch of delays in their timeline and so on and so on. So we're on hold. Also, TCS should have been launched already for IT with India, but again, waiting for the company. So once that is finalized, like IT will for sure be launched the latest at CN1, probably when early. CN2 probably earlier. We'll see.
Yeah,
Depends
cool.
how fast we can go. I mean, literally
Yeah.
from our side, we have a bunch of stuff ready. We just need opportunities and we can start working.
Okay, cool. And in which you are going to manage between the VPs this launch of the IT, considering that the major number of opportunities requires people that already have an experience for the product?
Yeah, like from my perspective and my experience in IT, it's not a problem. Like at once we like, I don't think that will be the sub-product that will be driving the growth, but I think that it can contribute, of course. And if we are having LCs that want to grow, we should grow in more than one sub-product. And yeah, from zero you can grow always, no? So I don't think it will be that big of an issue and that big of a deal, but we will see how it goes. Okay, just give me a second. I need to bring my charger.
Yeah.
Okay, Fra.
Yeah.
I'm back. Sorry for that, but I needed a charger.
Okay, I understood about IT. I was thinking if I have other questions. Yeah, how the SC consultant, the NST, is working right now? So in particular, what are you doing? The VPs are understanding the things, I don't know. In which way is working?
Okay, so right now what we're doing is we're doing the chats with LCVPs every 2 weeks. well, more precisely twice a month at least. What is the idea? Yeah, the idea is that like with the previous generation there was less LCVPs, so I was like able to handle it, but we were able to have one chat a month, sometimes two chats a month. But at some periods very hard to have chats, and I think that it's super important from my perspective. So I have Vincenzo and Magate working as NST consultants, and basically we have a system to analyze the current performance of the LC, current bottlenecks, check up on KPIs, and create like solutions with the LCVPs together with them, and set the deadlines, implementation flows, so that they can actually implement those solutions in action. Like this week and next week, the second chats will happen. The second chat should have happened this week, but because of the IR spaces and so on, we decided to move it for next week. But also, actually, Vincenzo is doing some of them now as well, with some of the LCs because they really need it. So far it's going good. We're gonna do an evaluation, I guess, at the end of the first month, see how it's going. We are also having meetings every week. And yeah, that's how it works right now. So we have two people working, creating solutions, proposing them, and so on.
Okay. I think I don't have other question. Yeah, I want to do a personal question.
Of course.
From the team point of view, how is the experience? I mean, are 15 people, I guess. So it's hard to have, I don't know, a constant relationship and.
I mean, no, because you live together. So from that side, it's much different than anything else because you live with people that you work with. For me, it was super good. Like, I really enjoy the people I work with. Of course, with some people you get along better. With some people you don't. It's just a personality thing. Like, you cannot be super good friend with 15 people. It's impossible. I mean, it's just like it's normal. And with some people you're more close, and with some you're not. So for me, that is completely fine. Like, for example, I'm really good friend with Pepe. I went to his house for Christmas. So like, and we are super similar in a lot of ways, and we are really become really good friends with some other people as well. But it's really interesting. It's really nice to work with people, and because they're really amazing, all of them. So you can always learn something from your teammates. So it's also really cool.
Okay. Yeah, Vlad, I have another question. What about OPS? I mean, you launched the structure, so the flow of the OPS. Are you tracking from the VP's point of view? What are they doing?
We are released like if you're asking, do we have for every EP that is going on exchange, did they do it or not? No. Right now we sent a survey to all the EPs about the first 2 months of implementation. So the people who went through it got a survey on what they think about it. And after
about the OPS or the experience in general?
OPS.
Okay.
OPS, how much did it help them in the experience, and so on and so on. What we are also doing right now is actually interviewing EPs who came back for the let's say virtual lead that we're creating. And there is a task force from NSTTM and oGIP VPs working on this. So Lucrezia, oh my god, fuck, who is in task force? Luisa and Francesco are in the task force. They're interviewing people, and they will be creating the materials online for people for things that are supposed to support people during the realization. So not OPS, but something that's going to come after. And like also with the survey that we send to EPs, we want to adjust the contents of the OPS and also put it online so we can do an online delivery, because it's not OPS, it's like preparation meeting that we do with people. So we're gonna put everything online as well and help people deliver it. But yeah, pretty much that's it.
Okay, and what about instead the MPS?
MPS is now on the platform.
So how it works is like customer Gauge is different, I don't know.
It's just integrated in Expo.
Ah, okay.
It's going to be integrated. Now they launched it at IPM, and I guess like analytics is going to start working soon and everything, but like it's now on platform, I would say.
Okay, so we have, I don't know, just a question for the EPs at the moment of realization, in the middle of the realization, and then the end.
I think it's two. I think one is at the beginning and one is in the end. I'm not sure. I need to check because they were changing this thing. So I like best check the AI hub for this.
Okay, cool.
The ISEC hub check for this because I'm not sure as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I don't have other question.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
No, not really. Maybe if I will have other question, I will contact you.
Of course.
Maybe.
But whatever you need, just let me know.
Okay.
Ok. Grazie Fra. Ciao.
Ciao, grazie a te.